lovies, it's Aisling and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my top 10 Inglot products. I always get asked about Inglot. You guys are crazy about Inglot, me too. I love it so much. So you guys want to know what my picks for Inglot are, so I'm going to talk about them today. I look a bit different now because I am back on a different day. I had issues with a memory card. I was giving out about it on Snapchat and Twitter. There's nothing you could do when these things happen. I was trying to get advice from you guys to see is there any way to fix it, and there's not. I am going to talk about the first product in my Inglot favorites, which is this product here. This is the Inglot gel liners. I have so many different colors of this. I have it in white, teal, brown. I think I have a purple one as well. This gel liner is by far my favorite gel liner I have ever used. It is €15, so it's relatively affordable. Now, it's not drugstore prices, you know, you can get the Maybelline one and you can get the L'Oreal one for around €7 or €8, which is an amazing price. And if that's what you want to go with, then I fully, say go for it. But this Inglot gel liner is the only gel liner that stays put on my eyes all day. Like, doesn't fade, doesn't crease, doesn't transfer. It stays in my waterline, which is something that is very rare for me because just products don't tend to stay in my waterline, but this does. Whether I'm wearing the white one, the purple one, the teal one, the black one, the brown one, it all stays. I would recommend number 77, which is the black one here, and the reason why I recommend it is because everybody needs a black gel liner, and this is just one that I use so regularly. I've first purchased this before I had my channel. This is my favorite black gel liner. I've only purchased, I'd say, about 4 over the last couple of years. This lasts so long, and the product stays intact. It doesn't dry out. Sometimes you do need a little bit of help from the next product I'm going to mention with this, but in general, I find that this is one of the best gel liners on the market, and for €15 and it'll last you like a year and a half, maybe even more. You cannot be going wrong. I'm going to move on to the next product and back to the past when I actually initially filmed this. Sorry about the inconvenience, guys, and I hope you enjoy the video nonetheless. The next product that I absolutely adore, and this is a product I have probably rarely mentioned before on my channel, but this is their Duraline. Duraline is like an oil-based product, and basically what you do is you can pop it into your gel liner. Just sometimes gel liners dry out. I find my gel liners, no matter what way I store them, I have so many. Some of them I leave for a little while, some of them are coloured, I forget about them. This product just brings them back to life. So if you pop 1 or 2 drops in this, it comes with a dropper. Again, this is another product I've used an awful lot from Inglot. If you drop 1 or 2 drops of this into your product, it just brings it back to life. You can also mix it with pigments to foil them on the eyes. I also find that you can mix this with some of their lipsticks just to kind of make them a little bit less drying. Some of the lipsticks can be extremely matte, so this kind of just brings a little bit of life into them. And me, personally, I couldn't actually do my makeup without this product. I love it so much. I'm just going to move away from eyes just for a moment, and I'm going to talk about a face product, and this is their Inglot HD Perfect Cover-Up Foundation. Again, this is a foundation I'd say I have finished maybe 4 of in my lifetime. I absolutely love this foundation. The first time I ever tried it was about 2 years ago. They sent it out to me at the time, and I have been buying it myself ever since. I love this foundation. It's great for flash photography because there's no flashback in it, so it's great for nights out because I don't know if you're like my friends, but they're constantly taking pictures and I'm looking like a white ghost because generally I would wear an SPF foundation. I know, rookie mistake, but if I ever wear this on a night out, though, I don't get caught out so much. And it's great, like if you're wearing to a wedding or something like that and you're going to be taking flash photography. It's really long lasting on my skin. It doesn't break down. My oils don't break this down either, which is great because I'm an oily girl. And I know I mention that all the time, but I feel that I need to say that when I am talking about foundations. Everybody has different skin types. I will leave my full review of this foundation down below. It is a little bit old at this stage, but it's still, all the points are relevant. I still love this foundation. Like I said, I've been using it for 2 years. It is amazing. I constantly go back to it. It has a pump, which is great as well. And there's also a huge colour selection from this. I'm in the number 76, just if you're wondering, and I highly rate this foundation. Dropping it. Another face product is the under eye concealer. Now, I can't wear this under eye concealer currently. I need to get a darker shade because it's just a little bit too light for me currently. This is number 95. It's the one that I wear all the time, but just sometimes my skin tone differs. And I obviously have more this particular one in a little while. I need to get a darker shade, like I said, but it is amazing for so many things. Clearly, because it's called the under eye concealer, you use it underneath your eyes. But also you can use it to clean up any mess, maybe from eyeshadow or your brows or whatever you want to use this for, maybe around the lip area. It is so good. You can get a darker shade. This is extremely full coverage, so you could use it underneath your foundation if you so wish. Honestly, you could wear this on its own if you just felt like a non full coverage foundation day, you just wanted a little bit of concealer underneath your eyes, and then go for it. I think this is great. We're going back to eyes now, guys, and the next thing I want to talk about are Inglot's pigments. I seriously have an addiction with Inglot's pigments. I probably have well over 20 of them, let's say that. And I just absolutely love their pigments. They come in so many different ranges and different collections, so sometimes it can be confusing, but they're all numbered, which I find much easier. So definitely when it comes to Inglot, their pigments are my biggest addiction, and they just look fabulous on your eyes. I will write down like my favorite ones, but the ones that I've been most drawn to lately are number 124, number 119. I have nearly used all that up. That's how much I love it. 118 and 115. They're the four that I'm most drawn to. If I'm going anywhere, they're one of those four will be coming with me if I'm going to be doing my makeup, because they never ever let me down. So they are like my all-time top favorite ones, but I will write down more. I have so many favorites. So it's hard to pick from them. So next I want to talk about a product that I find to be a little bit underrated. Not that many people talk about it here in Ireland or anywhere really, and that is the Inglot Brow Gel, and I have used up nearly all of it. Like you can see, it's like definitely hit pan. I unfortunately picked up too dark of a color. This is number 15. At the time I was loving this shade, but I think this is too dark for my brows right now. Currently I like them a little bit lighter. I know an awful lot of people talk and rave about Benefit's brow products, I being one of them, because I love Benefit's brow products, but I do find that Inglot's brow products are often overlooked, and they have really good brow products, in particular their brow gel. I think this is like my favorite brow product that they have. They have a lovely brow mascara as well, but this is one of my top products that I would recommend from them, especially when it comes to the brows. So next I want to talk about products that you're probably sick seeing on my channel. If you are not new here, then you will recognize this palette now. It has seen better days. I used up a whole pan of the same shade. This is like number 507. I will write down the number below, but this contour shade is Life. That's why there's one missing from here, because I used up this, and you can see that I've already hit pan on the second one. I have a backup though. This is my favorite contour powder ever. It's not choppy, it's not drying, it doesn't look patchy on the skin. It's not an unnatural contour shade as well, because it is quite cool. Now you can go cooler if you want to, like this shade here, but I generally prefer a slight bit of warmth, but not too much. Like that's going to be kind of orange on my cheeks. I absolutely love this. It gives the most flattering contour, just a nice shadow. It really brings out your cheekbones. That they're €10 for these palettes or these pans, which is unbelievable, and they're reusable as well, so you can just, once you finish this, you can just stick in a new one. The shade is amazing for me. It lasts so long on the skin. It doesn't fade or go blotchy or anything like that throughout the day. I really like that contour powder, and highly recommend it to those of you who want to try a new contour powder out. And then I want to talk about their mascara. Again, this is another underrated product, and this is a thing that I have used several of, and again it's a thing that even I forget about, and it's their False Lash Effect Mascara. So basically this gives an amazing curl and volume to your lashes. It just makes them look super, and anytime I run out of this I have to run and get another one, but I very rarely talk about how much I love this, and I think it needs to be spoken about more. Like you will see like the pigments pop up every now and again on my channel. You'll hear me talking about the eyeshadows, you'll hear me talking about the concealer, maybe the foundation, but very rarely will you hear me mention, oh, and I'm using Inglot's mascara, and I love it because it's a mascara. But I find that when you have a rubbish mascara, you really notice the good mascaras, if that makes any sense. But their False Lash Effect Mascara is amazing. If you have short lashes like mine, there's not really much to them. I need an awful lot of assistance in the lash department, let's be real here, and this works so well on my lashes. I adore it, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. One of my friends, Laura, actually introduced me to this mascara, and since then I have been sucked in by it. And then I can't continue this video without talking about their eyeshadows. Wow, their eyeshadows. I am addicted to Inglot's eyeshadows. I have so many of them. Every time I go in there I'm like, do I have that shade? Oh, I don't think I do. And then I buy it, and I'm like, get home and I'm like, wow, you do have that shade. Their flexi palettes are one of the most amazing things as well. I would include that as a sneaky 11. Like, number 11 product. Their flexi palettes are so cool because you can stick in all your eyeshadows, but you can also do the big pans of the, you know, their blushers or their contours. The Love palette is definitely one of my most used palettes from Inglot, but I absolutely love my Flexi palette, and all the shades that are in this are from the Spice collection. I just think their eyeshadows are to die for. I have so many that I love, so many that I used to love that I don't use as much, that I need to try and get back into. I will do my best to write down as many as I possibly can think of because they're so hard to remember because they're numbered. So it's not like a MAC eyeshadow that you remember the name, or a Makeup Geek eyeshadow that has a name. I forget the numbers all the time, but I will write down as many as I can possibly think of. Nearly all of the Spice collection is my favorite, so if you buy that collection or any of the shadows from it, you won't be going wrong. So this eyeshadow pan, this is number 303 by the way, is one of my favorites. Like, look at the pigmentation there, it's just unreal. Look at that. €6 for that. Oh my god. This is another personal favorite of mine at the moment. This is number 297. Look at that. Inglot's eyeshadows are not patchy, they're not blotchy, they're easy to blend, they're really pigmented. I find that some of my older shadows though are not as great as the new range, so they've obviously must have reformulated the shadows, because any new shadows that I've gotten from Inglot are all amazing. Final product I want to talk about from Inglot is like one of their brand spanking new products, and it is their highlights. So just a little disclaimer before I talk about the highlights. They're not the most like wow bang in your face highlights. I have a first impressions of me using it and you can check it out below, but they are just really subtle and gorgeous on your skin. That's what they look like swatched on the back of my hand. I don't know if you're even going to be able to see that because they are so subtle, but they give you that glow. You can see the glow that I'm talking about. Not everybody is into like something really extreme on the cheeks, so these are perfect, and that's why I really like them. I know they were getting an awful lot of slack. I don't know why people were giving out about these because I think they're €10, and I mean, for a €10 product that works really well in your skin, I don't know why there'd be any complaints about this, because I've definitely gotten highlights that were way more expensive that didn't even perform half as well as these. I think that they were a great product. Really like them. So that's my top 10 products from Inglot. You may notice I didn't talk too much about their lip products in this. It's not that I don't like their lip products. I do. I really do. But I just don't find that they're the first thing I go rushing to when I go to Inglot. They're not really particularly known for their lip products. They're more known for their eyeshadows and their face products particularly. So they're the things that I love the most about Inglot, is their face and eye products. But you can get a complete look from Inglot, and I love their lipsticks that I own. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and let me know in the comment section below what your favorite Inglot product is. And yeah, I will talk to you all in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I will talk to you very soon. Mwah! I love you guys. Bye!